Okay, good day. So here we're going to have our chess problem number 2 in Queen's Indian defense using the deflection tactic. So white played d4, knight f6, knight f3, g6, e3, bishop g7, c4, c5, knight to c3, pawn takes pawn, d5, c5, knight to c6, bishop to b5, bishop to d7, castle kingside. Oh, sorry, castle kingside, b6, bishop takes c6, bishop takes c6, b4, strengthening the pawn structure, knight to e4, knight takes e4, oh sorry, d takes e4, knight to e5, bishop takes e5, pawn takes bishop, pawn takes pawn, pawn takes pawn, queen takes queen, rook takes queen. Wow, this is an early exchange. It leads to endgame. Castle kingside, bishop to e3, f5, and passant. So e takes f6, e takes f6, rook to d6, rook a to c8, a4. You in endgame you really have to develop your pawns and your kings. So f5, a5, rook f to d8, trying to get the d file here. Rook a to d1, rook takes rook, pawn takes rook, a6, g3, king to f7. So here we have the pawn in the 7th rank. So here at the first page you're going to see what's the best move now here. So if I move my pawn on the d7, then there will be a force attack for the c8 rook, so he need to defend it by moving his rook. So white decided here to move his pawn on d7 and rook to d8, so the pawn is double attacked by 2 pieces, and there's no way that the bishop can defend the pawn. So white replied here is a very genius move. He played rook d6. If he tried to capture this with his rook, therefore there's a freebie here, a free bishop. But if the best move here for the black is to move his bishop by taking the pawn on the d7. So that's what happened. Bishop takes d7. So I want you to pause your video and solve this chess problem posted in your video. So I want you to look for white's winning move. As you can see, there's a pin attack of rook on the d file, so he cannot move his bishop here anywhere. But our tactic to be used is deflection. The one that guarded the bishop is the rook, so we need to use our bishop to attack the rook. If you're thinking the move is on bishop to b6, it's a wrong move, since the black king can defend now the bishop and the rook by playing king e7. And the rook can now free and attack and create and develop an attack on your pieces. But rather, if only you see this move, that's why I always tell you to always check if your opponent's pieces are bad. If you can see that it's really bad, then you have to prove it by creating attack. So here, attacking the rook. So if king tried to defend the rook, obviously you're going to eat the rook. And if the rook tried to escape, then you're going to eat the bishop. So it's a win-win situation for white.